My little babushka. My little babushka. I gotta feed her, guys. And haven't had a chance yet. I've been busy doing pick a cards and taking my son to work. There she goes. Is that satisfying? It's satisfying when she drinks. It's not satisfying when she has trouble drinking. Then you get stressed out with her, like, oh, what do I do to help you, baby? How is everybody doing? Hello, hello. 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 I'll get right to you guys. I just want to let you know that I haven't forgotten. And that right here, just feeding baby, baby, until, there you go. I chose a different bottle. This one, she can get more faster, which is good. I think this is a good solution to the problem of her not getting it fast enough. And somebody's in the shower, so I haven't had a chance to brush my teeth. So if you see any strawberry seed particles in my teeth, that's why. I usually brush my teeth before I go live. Hello, hello, Effa. That's right, Mama Cherry. Look at the way she's putting her hand on it. Isn't that so cute? Hey, this is good. I'm glad. She got a little cold. I had her wrapped up in this and another little sleeve, one of my sleeves. I don't know if you guys know this, but here's a secret about me. Some of the readings that I do, I put sleeves on my hands, but they're not actual long sleeve shirts. They're just the sleeve portion of a shirt, just to cover my hands, keep my wrists warm, mostly just to cover my hands. Because I have, like, I don't know, a little bit of a vanity issue with my hands. And so I was like, oh, I have a nice sleeve for her that'll keep her warm. I wrapped her in that, and then she Houdini'd out of both this little wash rag and her sleeve and got too cold. Well, maybe I can bring the basket in here. It's kind of bright in this room. I have her in a darker space. All right, let's see if I can do this. You know, moms, we know how to do many things, multitask, and we have 8 arms and we can do many things in one time. All right, so let's see. Well, you can have a baby. You can come get this one. I will give it to you. I know I need to get a heating pad, and I certainly do. At least just to put at the bottom of the bedding, for sure. So, and yeah, all natural hair tonight. I don't feel like wigging it. I almost put on my curly wig, and I was like, nah. I'll just go since it's like this lighting kind of shows how my ends are not good. Yeah, so all right, cuteness overload. That's right. Okay, so now let's see. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this all one-handed. I don't know if I can do readings one-handed, but I can do this one-handed. At least write down everybody's. So super chat. You guys know how this works, right? You know how this works. If you don't know how this works, if you're new here, welcome. And ask somebody, because my hands are full. All right, so here we go. We got Tuesday, super night. It is a kind of a super night because it's full moon. Tuesday, it's not a full moon, new moon. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how we're doing. My hair frizzes for every occasion. How's it going? Good? Are you full? Is that what you needed? A new bottle that now you need to be burped. Okay, here we go. Time to burp. Oh, where's your burp? Okay, boo. Sometimes she likes me to help her use the restroom. Well, most of the time she likes me to help her use the restroom. So, what am I doing? Oh, that's what I'm doing. Looking at that, which I'm gonna write down people's. So Esmeralda. So hey, Bree. Hey, didn't see you. And then there's Maya and Raylene. Esmeralda. Esmeralda, are you doing the dollar special? See, I like it. I like people who pay attention to the specials. All right. Maya and Bree. Let's see. Hello, Pinky Lee. Hi, Chrissy. Gloria. Hi, Gloria. Now, anybody that wants to be a moderator tonight, we would pretty please appreciate it. Hi, Jeannie. Hi. Okay, Effa. Well, if we could get... She is so tiny. Her mommy abandoned her. And I was really trying to... That's a good job, Esmeralda. On YouTube? Oh, she does foster kittens? Okay. Alrighty. So like, I feel like I can do this. And I mean, I got the right idea, but it's just, you know, it's like time consuming, and luckily I'm home most of the time, but I do have to go out and about once in a while. So baby, how are you doing? She's got the, okay, I'm okay. I'm just a little cold sound. Yeah, I'm just a little cold. She's a little cold. See, luckily I'm psychic. I know how she feels. She's cold. She wants to cuddle and snuggle. Hi, honey. And now she's getting a little, like she might want to have to use the bathroom soon. This is kind of like this little ritual that we go through. Then when she's kind of settled, I'll put her back into bed. I'll wrap her up real good. Yeah, I should get a heating pad. I thought we might have had one, but we don't think so. Sometimes I blow on her head and breathe out of my nose in her head. She likes that. My hair. I don't have very much hair on top. That's why I wear wigs most of the time. I have a lot of hair down here, just not a lot on my head, on the top of my head. So honey, we got honey, $5. And Gloria, $2 more. I like your sticker. I actually love stickers. They're so fun. Thank you. All right, thank you for helping me. I'm gonna make you a moderator, Chrissy. Okay, and I'm going to pin this. Oh, I guess I could just, oops, I could just pin your message here. This is kind of show what the list is. Okay. So Esmeralda, we got a moon message for you. $2 for Katie. Wow, $2 for you. $2 for you. You're such a big boy, big girl. Let's see, how you doing down here? Do you need a potty? Oh yeah, I think she's about ready to potty. Okay, and now you'll see how baby potties. I just kind of stimulate her. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come here. You can use the potty. Go ahead. Let me fix this better. Okay, come on. I should have got the napkin out. Oh, she's peeing. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're a mama cat too? Hi, Sabrina. Alright, so you get a little kitten entertainment for the first few minutes until I can get her situated. She's just about ready to go back down, but she needed to potty. There you go, I think she's done. Hey, are you ready to eat some more again? I might have to replace her rag. But yeah, before she falls asleep, I should replace her rag. I'm gonna give her a little more to eat, and then I'll probably leave you guys for a second while I go put her down again. How's it going? There you go. Oh, it's coming out too fast, huh? No, go ahead. Well, I got room because I got a bunch of dollar ones. I got a few short ones, so well, I got 2 short ones, so I can take a couple more. There you go. There you go. Just give me a few moments, and then I'll go clean her up. Okay, Sabrina. Super chat is what we're doing tonight. First 5 on the list. To get on the list, all you have to do is donate at least $1. Dollar special, a Moonology special tonight for the new moon, and we've got dollar Pendulum, and that's it. And then it goes up from there. But you can see in the description box suggested donations. Okay, I don't know. I think we're pretty set. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna say goodnight, baby, and I'll see y'all later. She says, I'll see you next time. Everything feels better now. The world has righted. She might have to poop some more, pee maybe. I think she looks okay. You think she's content? She's ready to go back to sleep now. Okay, bye. I'll be right back. sometimes I even sleep with her, you know, so she can she can get my body heat, because they're too small to regulate their own heat, or like, I don't know what's going on with them, but they don't get very warm on their own, not until they're a little older. So, all right. Oh, thank you. I kind of have an Egyptian theme in this room. My parents went to Egypt. They sang a musical called Showboat in Egypt. Actually, a fun story is, now that's kind of a famous person I could brag about. But you know the voice who does Gaston in Beauty and the Beast? You know? Right from the moment when I met her, saw her. Well, I got to meet that guy, Richard White. He was on Showboat with them. He was like the lead singer, the lead character on that Showboat production, and he's super nice and so gorgeous. Anyway, that was kind of fun. But yeah, Egypt, there's they had a lot of Egypt memorabilia, and like this was my dad's studio. He had it set up for his voiceovers, and all you know, this is where he did his opera. He did everything in this room. He he had it all set up in a certain way, but it was a little bit cluttered and stuff. And I know when he got a little older, he's just like frustrated at the clutter and not having a nice design, a nice atmosphere. And he would always say, I wish I could take a magic wand to it. I'm like, yeah. So I could do some feng shui. I could do something nice in your room, but I know he would have probably liked an Egypt theme. So, in his honor, I kind of did something like that for his for his. I mean, I've had other ideas too, because he has all these publicity pictures. I was thinking of plastering all over the place. I could do a whole black and white theme in here too with all his publicity pictures, but whatever. I thought Egypt and the kind of a gold energy was good for this room for some reason. All right, so that's a long story to say thank you. All right, so so let's get busy. So Esmeralda, you want the dollar Moonology Oracle, okay? I need to get a haircut. I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram, picture of my sister. She's a redhead. She had really long hair and she donated to Locks of Love, and she just recently got her hair cut real short and got it styled so cute. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I like having long hair, but what good is long hair if it's just too, like, you know, doesn't have much of a style to it. All right, here we go. And my daughter gave me this shirt for Mother's Day. All right. Here we go for Esmeralda. So I hope you watched the new moon reading, because I thought some good messages came out about how to set your intention and manifest. Wow. I want to be like that. I want to be a grandma that has hair down to my feet. That would be cool. Maybe I just won't cut it. I'll just trim it. So anyway, a new moon trick is, if you want your hair to grow, on the apex of the new moon, just cut a little bit off and then it'll grow real healthy. So yeah, I'm going to do that probably. All right. So what do we got? This is a good one, Gloria. What am I? Esmeralda? I was going to say Gloria. Esmeralda, believe in the impossible blue moon. You know, you hear that like once in a blue moon kind of thing. Well, this is, maybe you're going to have a blue moon experience, you know, just one of these very synchronistic, out of the blue, once in a blue moon kind of things. So let me read you a little bit more about the Believe in the Impossible Blue Moon. All right, so as the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking for too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. So you're attuned to the moon is to say, I'm lucky. And if you missed a certain chance, like a certain portal, a certain door opening up, it might not come back again. So be real aware and alert to these kinds of changes. What happened may only happen once, and the person you're inquiring about is a rare find. So that's good. Like if you're wondering about a certain person, this is saying they're very special. Don't lose them, you know? If you can believe it, you can achieve it. And this situation is unlikely to repeat. So take, seize the day. What is that? Semper diem. Is that the right? Is that the? Yeah, seize the day. So seize the day. So yeah, there's usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. And sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of the season's 4 full moons is called the blue moon, and we had that last year. At least that was the original definition of a blue moon. These days it's popular to use blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar month that has 2 full moons. Well, we had both, I think, last year. It was mostly interpreted as the second full moon within the month, though. Wow, really? My granny used to say, if you cut hair on a full moon, it's going to grow faster. No, full moon, it grows slower. So like if you want to cut your hair, I mean, like if you're a guy and if you want to cut your hair and keep your style as long as possible, then cut it on the full moon. It's the apex of the new moon that it goes faster. That's not really like, I'm not saying that to be a show off or anything, but it's in the Farmer's Almanac. It's according, like it's what you do for pruning. It's like what you do for crops and trees and things like that. It's part of the medicine of gardening, I guess. All right, so Maya, what happened? So, what our angels and spirit guides want to tell me? I had 2 vivid dreams the other night. I met the sweetest girl in one of my dreams. She seemed like me, and she was really sweet. And sure, you can have a moon card. The girl in my dream was doing my makeup. It felt so real. Interesting. So, okay. Well, there's lots of ways to interpret dreams, but one definitely has to do with one philosophy is that every person in your dream is you. So the girl in your dream could be you, like a different version of you, a smaller version of you, or something like that. It's really positive too, because it's kind of like the way you see yourself. And if you see yourself as nice and sweet and everything, that's good. And if other people are seeing you that way, that's nice. It's more important that you see yourself that way, though, right? Okay. And doing your makeup, and it felt really real. That's kind of cool. It's funny, I have a Taurus niece who does makeup, and I mentioned her to my sister, saying she could do makeup for all the people in the quinceañera, the ladies in the quinceañera. My niece, my goddaughter, is going to have one of those big 15 parties this year. So I mentioned that. So when you say makeup artist, you know, my head goes straight to Mariana, my niece. All right, let's see. Let's start off with some Moonology for you. All right, you have new moon in Virgo. This is saying time to give rather than to take, new moon in Virgo. And you also have full moon in Gemini, which says the answers you need are coming. Okay, so let's dive into those a little bit. So full moon in Gemini. Full moons are all about, you know, the culmination of something. And I'm guessing with Gemini, it's like, you know, being inquisitive, curious. You know, it's a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequence and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you may well come soon, and the issues you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. So that's good. Maybe just takes a few more talks and something finally will be resolved. You know, that feels nice. Flirting, it's saying, if you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting might be called for. I've never heard of anybody suggest flirting. If you're in the middle of an argument, this comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message, least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have enormous power, and your word is your wand. So create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. That's what you do. It's also the pen is mightier than the sword. So even, you know, written words too are powerful. This is so true, like with media today too, and the whole things that are going on, you know, in that case too. I mean, just think of how what people's words, how that has sparked certain reactions, you know. So words definitely are important. So your attuned to the moon message is have an important conversation, but stay calm. All right. Are you about to ask her lovable and you were trying to get her phone number? Wow. If you had gotten her number, you need to, if you ever do, like, you can go back into that dream. Maybe you can catch her number, and once you get her number, write it down, because it could be like a lottery thing for you, something that you win. All right, so you also have new moon in Virgo. Excuse me. New moon in Virgo is take stock of your situation, where you are, where you're going, where do you want to go. It's like a restart. And I feel like new moon energy is good to focus on right now since we're on the new moon. And even though it's a Taurus energy, Taurus is, you know, relates to finances usually, and sensuality and sensual things like getting a massage and stuff like that. So I've been hearing that a lot. Go get yourself a massage. You know, I'm like, okay, you know what I want? This is what I want, a back scratch. I have been longing for a back scratch for a long time. I used to like train people to, whoever I was with at the time, scratch my back, please. And that was just my contentment thing. I would sit and read a book and get somebody to scratch my back, watch TV with somebody, get somebody to scratch my back. I like that. So get somebody to scratch your back. And it stemmed from my childhood, because I don't know why, but my grandma just did that. You know, we'd sit around and watch TV, and she'd scratch my back, you know, and then we just like turned into this big, like, room full of people sitting near each other, having that. We were like monkeys, seriously. We were like, everybody was touching each other, scratching each other, but it was so peaceful. It felt nice. So definitely a touch love language for sure. And then that quality time, you know, just hanging out and watching TV, whatever. So Virgo's also about clean eating though, and alternative therapies, like what different ways to heal yourself, you know, and doing holistic type things, you know. So you might want to try to add some of these different kinds of things to your routine. Maybe something, a new thing for new moon, like add something healthy to your diet. Like you don't necessarily have to do anything really drastic or anything, but maybe just add something or take something away. You know, something like that. Just think in along those lines what you could do. And if a situation is blocked at this moment, it could be that you might be over analyzing stuff and being too critical. So just, you know, ask less what someone else can do for you and think more about what you can do. And I don't see this about you. I think you're very sweet, you know, of course. But we do have our moments, even sweet people. And in those moments, because I get those moments where my mind kind of goes to the judgy place, or where I want to criticize and put the blame on somebody, you know, you might have to take a moment and realize, okay, just a minute, you know, like put yourself, you know, see where you are in the scenario and what you can do. Even if somebody else is totally wrong and you've done everything right, it's still okay to just refocus on yourself and don't worry about what the other person did, because they have to work on their own karma and their own issues too, right? So you just work on yourself, and then everybody will be healed, kind of. So yeah, so recommit to healthy morning and evening rituals too, and routines. That's a good idea. I need to do that. Recommit, because I started stuff and then I have to recommit. Well, I was doing pretty good about meditating in the morning, and I've been meditating. My evening rituals, I would sometimes listen to solfeggio music. Sometimes I still do that. Just, you know, it's about recommitting. Okay, so let's see. Let's get something else for you. What would you like some tarot to go with it? Yeah, me too. Okay, tarot it is. Let's see. Let's go. Feels best. It feels best. I'm not sure what we're asking, but we'll just say whatever comes out is kind of like a message for you. And you're kind of curious about your dream. I think that just means that don't be too hard on yourself. You're loved and you're beautiful and you're sweet and all of those things. And that's the way people see you too. But also, so don't let anybody sway. I feel like with these moon cards, it's like be careful what you say out loud, and be careful because I feel like there might be somebody that comes around that makes a different side of you come out that you don't recognize. Like this girl in the dream, you recognized her. She looked like you. But what if, hey, Nina, thank God you're here. But actually, we've got people holding down the fort nicely for us. Anyway, but I'm just thinking, like, you know how sometimes you think you're nice, and you are, and people think you're nice, and you are, and they're right. But there, for some reason, a certain person comes along and triggers you, and and it brings out like a different side of you. So this could be, I feel like this could be a warning or a message saying, watch out for people who trigger you. Okay, stay sweet. No, I'm not. You're not that late. Actually, most of the beginning of this video was me feeding the kitten and walking away. So I just barely started. I'm on Maya. Yeah, that's right. So I'm curious to see what the tarot has to say about that. Okay, you got some communication coming in. Somebody's about to talk to you, or something quick is happening, something in a fast pace. Hey, Maya Pace. That was you in your dream. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah, sweet. I don't know if you're a water sign, but as long as you see this as, you know, giving of love, the love giver, you're full of love. Just stay like that, you know. Don't let what anybody else says turn you from that person that you know that you are. Because I feel like there might be somebody coming out to tempt you. So far, I don't see that. Oh, yeah. You'll have like this kind of scenario maybe, or a deceptive person coming in, maybe trying to twist them. So the scene, like, you're innocent, like, you're this innocent person, like, this is my money, like, what are you talking about? You're not the tax collector. What are you doing? You're the stealer, you know, or whatever. Or maybe you're this person. You're like, what's happening, honey? Like, what's going on? He's like, this person is trying to take my money, but this is legitimately my money. And this guy knows, like, nope, you stole that money. You need to give that to me. So you might be caught up in a certain deception, maybe. And it's not, I don't think you are doing any of the deceiving, but there are other people. So just kind of be on the lookout for things that are said and how people make you feel, and don't let that get you down, because you are the good person that you know that you are. The person that you saw in that dream, the girl, the sweet girl, you are that person, and that's the way most honest people see you that way. It's just that it's the one, this person may not see you that way or may not treat you that way, because it's like a gaslighting thing. It's like trying to work your insecurities, you know, and some people will do that. Try to work with your insecurities to make you believe something that's not true, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay. All right, so can I just cut it all off in front of all of you? I'm going to do a new moon haircut ritual right in front of everybody. So I'll just do this. Okay. Your phone is acting up. Okay, well, I hope you got all of that. I know it might have something to do with Scott. I don't think he's being deceptive, but unless you see, I think sometimes even our twin flames can come across that way. You know, like can trigger us for no good reason. But well, it appears to be no good reason. But the reason has a lot to do with your self-worth and your love journey for, you know, yourself. So all I can say is just keep focus on your on the truth of who you are, okay? That you're beautiful and you're loving and you're sweet. You're everything that you think that you know you are. All right. Okay, so Bree, what are you doing? What's going on? I've been kind of busy. I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to helping you with the message, with the channeling. And actually had a I don't usually channel for people, but I channeled for Claire recently, and I just felt a little bit tired after that. And after that, I just thought, well, maybe I just won't do channeling because it is a little tiring. But I don't know. I mean, I want to, like, I want to help you guys. All right. So yeah, rewind. Oh yeah, sorry. So rewind and see what was said. Straighten my shirt. So, where's Bree? Maybe we can skip Bree. Sorry, guys. I gotta get my son after this too. I don't want to go back to sleep. At least I got to sleep late today, but I got a late start and everything, and I was actually gonna attempt to have an early version of this live for Jess's sake, so Jess could be here with me, but it didn't work out. All right, well, we're gonna skip past Bree and go to Gloria, okay? And we'll visit Bree later if she shows back up, or I might just use her donation as a, no, maybe she donated so for a private reading, well, possibly. Okay. All right, so Gloria, I think they got your number, Gloria. A message from your granny. Okay, do you wanna, let's see, message from your granny. What shall I use for the message from your granny? I'll use this stick. Here we go. For Gloria, message from your granny. It's her anniversary tomorrow. Nice. I'm glad you're feeling love, Giggles. You're gonna have to scoop me on what's going on. Mama Elaine. Okay, Mama Elaine. Hey, Chrissy. I don't know. I don't know where we are at. Who is after Honey? Is anybody on the list after Honey? Okay, so I think we could fit you, Chrissy. Yeah. So I think Brie might end up being private reading, or I'll just get to her whenever she shows up. Wow. Grandma is taking time to find Granny Elaine. Granny Elaine, Mama. Oh, here we go. She's taking their time to pick one. Okay, here's what she picked. I don't know if you're gonna like this. It says, do something for someone, give your attention to another. That's kind of like what I'm like, yeah, that's my life right now. Like feeding things and doing things for others. But maybe she sees you like this, you know. She sees you like this, doing, just being such a giving person. Okay. Well, I can read it from here too. I'll get you like the long version of this. That's nice. See, she sees that. This is saying, when you do something kind for someone, you create an opportunity for your relationship to be re-energized. How can you be considerate towards someone today? Insignificant things can have a big impact. Imagine how amazing your life will be when you are consistently doing kind and loving things for others. Do something for someone. It does not need to be someone you are close to or that you see every day. You might choose to do something for someone you don't even know. Just choose someone and do something nice for them. There are so many ways to act with kindness. Open a door for someone who has their arms full. Greet everyone you see. Never underestimate the power of a smile or a positive attitude. Put extra change in a parking meter. It doesn't take much to change somebody's day. Nature's child's loving pets, a rabbit while other animals gathered around. Rabbits are a signifier of compassion. They remind you to look inside for the tools you already have. The deer is here to emphasize limitless kindness. Take a moment to consider how wonderful it is to give to someone. Brightening someone's day is a wonderful experience. It is. Tis. I like to do that. I like to open doors for people whose hands are full. I'm like, you know, but it's kind of like being an other thinker. Like if you're so wrapped up in yourself and your world, you know, you don't even notice these people. Like, and that's happened before towards me. I'm like, I'll never forget that one day. I don't know. I was at the gym, and I believe in chivalry and men opening the door, but I'm an equal opportunist, open door person. I'll open the door for a guy too, like guys and girls. And these guys were on their cell phones walking through the door, and they let the door just slam on my face. I'm like, wow, that's very chivalrous. Whatever happened to being a gentleman? I guess it went out the door with a certain generation, maybe. I don't want to blame a whole generation for those two guys. They were just the way they were. And maybe it was just a moment where maybe they were acting out of character. Who knows? Anyway, so let's see what else. Gloria. That was her mom. You've been helping out with my mom, and that was her mom. Her what? Anyway, Gloria, so you got a $5 and a $2. What else do you want to do? Like any other questions? Do you want to keep going with messages from your granny? A message from spirits. Alrighty. I like these. Let's get a Threads of Fate message for you. These are, I don't know if you call this spirit. I guess it's spirit. Not exactly angelic, but they're spirit. Okay, here we go. Oh, that one wanted to flip. What was that? Oh, the pillar came out today. It's about balance. We'll take it. I like this too because it's kind of got a Gemini feeling. It's kind of got a High Priestess feeling. Oh, your mom's mom, right? Your mom's mom. I've been thinking a lot about my mom's mom too, my grandmama. And we were all talking about her on Mother's Day. She came up a lot, and the kind of drinks that she would like. All right, so let's see. The pillar. This kind of has a moon in it too. It's like moon energy too. Even though it's more full moon energy, I think the moon energy is good for tonight's messages too. So let's find out what the pillar is about a little bit more. I know it's about balance, and it's in the ether category, so it's very ethereal. All right. Oh, you're a Gemini, huh? So there you go. It could be a key to your zodiac here. The pillar signifies a need to rise to the occasion. It indicates a time where we may need to be all things. Oh yeah, like this came out. So if you haven't watched the message from your person today, watch it because this one is in one of the piles, and it's about that person had a lot of responsibility, and maybe this is about you too, your responsibilities. All right, so you got a lot of responsibilities, right? Taking care of people. And this is basically saying good job, but you got to keep doing it. It's like no rest for the weary, okay? Because this is saying you need to be all things. All right, just hang in there and be all things. You've got to be the backbone, the nurturer, the provider, and the lover. The pillar asks you to step into these roles as best as you can, knowing that you are being pushed outside of your comfort zone. You will learn just how capable you are. So this is a great learning process, what you're doing, giving and helping your mom, and yeah. And this is also a time, and so yeah, it's a time where you're gonna take your gifts to new heights and learn that your perceived flaws are just that, perceived. And if you have been resisting new opportunity or role that has presented itself, it's time to step into that and trust that you will learn as you go. This is also a time where your container grows. I think that's such an interesting image. We learn just how much space we hold for ourselves and for others. Continue to listen to yourself. Fill your own cup so that you can be there for others. But do not forget to push yourself. Balance pillar energy is being able to wear many hats, and so hold a space for family and community. But doing these things with empowered boundaries it's placing your personal well-being and needs first, and knowing that your service will be better because of it. Unbalanced pillar can go a couple of ways. In an attempt to maintain all control, one can get domineering and manipulative. On the other hand, they may find themselves becoming codependent, where their identity gets wrapped up in the need to caretake others while forgetting about themselves. Yeah, and I feel like my mom's gone through this, kind of like that martyr syndrome. Initially it's usually like unconditional love. It's just a loving heart, But then when maybe sometimes you lack appreciation, or somebody, people don't appreciate you enough, you start to get a little resentful, and then that turns maybe into martyrdom. So I feel like you have to be cautious about the negative ways things can go sometimes, and not to allow that to happen. To before any of these resentments occur, give yourself pamper yourself, give yourself a timeout, do something nice for yourself before you let all of this build up, all the giving that you're doing, all the loving, all the work you're doing build up. Give yourself some time to yourself, so if you find yourself in the shadow of a pillar, ask yourself, where can I soften? Where can I put up boundaries? And what are my personal needs? And how can I go about meeting those for myself? That's very good. Good job, Spirit. And it went perfectly with the moon message from your grandma. So it's about them seeing you putting in all this effort and stuff, but making sure you also take time for yourself. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tarot reading, see what's coming up next for you, Gloria. I think you deserve a margarita night or something. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna go steal you and take you away. All right, Page of Cups. Looks like a love offer is coming in. Sorry, I got choked up. It looks like a date. It does look like a date. You might be getting on a date. If somebody's gonna be giving you an eye-to-eye feeling, you're gonna be like, I can't look away. Something about their eyes. I can't look away. Ooh, another page. This is a lot of communication. So you have, this is like pillow talk right here, sweet talks, endearments. You know, somebody saying nice things to you, and then this page of swords is somebody saying honest things to you, being straightforward, and you know, like righteous. Like this is very nice. Maybe your honey, maybe. Okay, and then what else? This could, and you know, this could be like, maybe they'll find a way to text you or something, and maybe some flirting going on. A lot of communication. And you got first kiss. So this is so sweet. You got, you're gonna get like butterflies in your stomach next time you're with them. It's gonna feels like the first time. You're gonna get all goosebumpily and like, oh, like, I mean, yeah, it's sweet. Good communication. A nice, loving, honest exchange, and like butterflies in your tummy and feeling good, and like feeling like you're falling in love again. That sounds nice to me. Okay, pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty girl. I forgot to move my tripod. It's not very attractive right there. Is it this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. I need a massage. And I need a back scratch. And I brushed my teeth, but I think I still might have strawberry seeds. I did not floss. Okay. Oh, it is a La Croix. La Croix. Crocs. And the flavor is innocent. I like bubbly water. Bubble water. It's sparkling water, berry flavored. It's called Innocent. All right, Effa, what is up? What are we gonna do tonight, Effa? So Effa, you want the Moonology, right? Let's go. Oh, did a good job. Let's see. Let's see if the Moonology can tell you about jobs. Oh, did you want a pendulum reading? Or did you want a Moonology reading? Not sure Well, let's see what the Moonology has to say. If it's not a definitive yes or no, then I'll throw in the pendulum for free. Okay. All right, let's see. A good new job. A new good job. A job soon. A good job soon. Aha, good. Hold me now. It says hold your vision. The fixed moon, like being fixed. So don't be wobbly, don't be wishy-washy, don't go here, don't go there, don't go there. Like focus on one thing, stay with that one thing. Stay focused, stay with one thing. Even if it doesn't feel like the best choice, just stay with it. And more will come, more will develop from that choice that you made. Instead of being wishy-washy and trying too many different things and not feeling successful in any of the multiple things that you've tried, stay with one thing. And even if at first it doesn't feel so great, it will get better, and it'll lead to better and better. So hold your vision. There's two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, the very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation that you're asking about. But if that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's one solution. Stop digging in your heels. Be the one to break the deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. So the tune the moon is saying yes. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. So yes, you will be, the answer is yes. You will be getting a good job soon. Yes. And say that to yourself. Say, I will be getting a good job soon. Yes. All right. So, and the third interpretation for me has to do with manifesting. When you manifest, you have to be focused. You can't be too wishy-washy or wibbly-wobbly in your intention. So tonight, the new moon is time to set intention. Focus on your intention, one thing. Don't be vague about what your intention is. Your question was perfect. Just say, my intention is to find or to hold on to one good job that I really, really like, and that's it. And whatever it is, please, universe, bring that job to me for my highest good and the good of all around me, so that way you're asking universe to help you in guiding you to the right job. If you're not sure what would be right for you, if you're sure, 100% sure what you really like, then focus on that. Say, I want to be a famous writer, and I am going to focus my energy on this, manifesting this dream come true. So whatever it is, be stubborn about it, be focused in it. But at the same time, if things aren't working right for you, ask yourself why. Like, are you doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? Well, that's the definition of insanity. So don't keep doing the same thing the same way if you want a different result. Bonsoir, charities. See you guys next time. All right. So there you go. I think that really did answer the question without even going to the pendulum. All right. My future. Yes, have a great day. See y'all soon. right. So, honey, where are you? My honeybee. Honeybee. Can I get visa? I don't know. I'm trying to do Honey's reading, but I guess I can just real quick answer yes or no. Are you gonna get a visa? Is Sharanjit Kaur gonna get a visa? Yes or no? No, no, I don't know. Clockwise is yes. Oh, yep. It might take you a little while, but when it happens, yes, you're gonna get your visa. It might take a little while though. There's quite a process happening, but yep. So if Honey doesn't show up, then I'll go to Chrissy. Hi. What is Tim? What is Tim? You mean like, is he a soulmate? Or twin flame? Is that what you want to know? Tim's current feelings. Okay. What is Tim's current feelings? Let's see. What is Tim's current feelings? He's Pisces. Okay. What is Tim's current feelings? I'm gonna there you go. Ooh. Currently, he feels passionate towards you. I feel like a strong drive to take you in my arms and get naughty with you. He's feeling nostalgic, feeling like I've known you my whole life. Maybe we've met before in a past life. I have fond memories. And he's feeling joyful, feeling lighthearted when I'm with you. Very nice. That's a very sweet spread right there. I don't know if we should add to that. Let's try. Let's see what else we get. I think I hear Tim saying he wants me to use a different deck. Okay, let's use this one. Alright, we're going to use the Romantic Fairy. It's not really about feelings, but maybe the way he sees you together, sees y'all's future. He feels this way. I feel like when he's with you, when I'm with you, I'm free. So this is kind of like this feeling of being with you is just such a beautiful, free feeling. Like, he doesn't feel stressed. He doesn't feel worried. He feels like he can be himself. This relationship allows you healthy space and room to breathe. Now, this is not saying, hey, give me space, Although it could be, but I mean, I feel like he's saying, thank you for the space that you give me, or thank you for this feeling that I have that, that I can be myself and I can take my time and I don't have pressures to please and all of that. And that, you get all excited about the little things too. It feels like a very bedroom feeling though too. Like you guys have a lot of fun, passionate time in the bedroom. And you also, just have this nice connected feeling too. Right? Does that make sense? It's feeling good. Feeling good. All right, well, I don't know. We'll wait here for Chrissy. I'm not Chrissy. We'll wait here for Honey. I mean, maybe you have to refresh. I can do like anything that's under $10 though. I don't really want to do a private reading. You're welcome. I hope you like that. So I'm just gonna wait here for Honey. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for Honey. Then I'm just gonna do one for Honey. And I'm gonna say, Honey, you are the last one of the group. You are the last of the super chat. And I'm gonna go ahead and call it an early night. It'll feel nice for a change, and I can relax a little bit, feed the baby before I go pick up my son. So if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna end it with Honey. I'm gonna do like a little Honey reading, okay? All right, I'm gonna give her some Moonology too. Maybe I should put up a sign saying this is for you, honey. Oh yeah. Honey. Okay, this is where yours is. We're gonna do Moonology for you. And a couple other things. Okay. There must be some good TV on tonight. I don't even know what's going on in the world anymore. All I know is there's still a lot of crazy people out there. Hello, Scorpion Dream. All right, so honey, your dreams need a practical plan. This is full moon in Taurus, which is very much like like the new moon in Taurus. New moons are about, planning too and starting something new, and full moon is the culmination of it. So let's get a little detail about this full moon in Taurus and how you can see the correlation between the full and the new moons here. So sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. Oh, thank you, Nina. Appreciate it. And sometimes you just need to find a combination of the two. This thought card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, but you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. All so perfectly true. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points. I think this is good for the new moon too. It's about how to achieve your dreams. So you might, guys, thank you so much, Nina. Yes, I'm closed. And you might, honey, you might like to watch that moon reading today. Or the one I did yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. The new moon in Taurus would resonate with you, that pile, I think, because it's just like this except new, and that my whole idea was, what intentions do you need to set in order to get, manifest what you want by the full moon. Now, this full moon that's coming up is going to be Sagittarius, which is good. It's expansive, it's great. But no matter, what sign we're dealing with, it's all about the intention that manifests to the completion, to the culmination. And that's exactly what's happening here. So I feel like every pile had its style of what to do for intention. Like pile one was about writing things down and then speaking it aloud, because words have weight and power. So that's something you might want to try. But at least, at the very least, I think you need to make lists. Okay. So if you're asking about money, this heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Write down 10 things you know are wonderful about you. And additional meanings for this card is: laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. So there you go. All right, and let's see what else. Let's get a little bit of, let's get you some tarot too, to see what's coming up for you. Okay, ooh, saucy. So you might be one of those people that are getting a massage tonight. Maybe that's why you're not here. No. Anyway, enjoy your massage. Enjoy indulging sometimes. Don't, like devil is just saying, just don't go to the extremes. That it's, or saying that you can be one of those people that go to the extremes sometimes, and put too much emphasis on the material and things that taste good and feel good, all the senses, and that can happen. But I just feel like once in a while indulge, but not all the time, and just know, and try to have a better balance between your indulgences and your actions, like you're exercising and you're planning and you're strategizing and what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is saying maybe there's just too much like of a laid back attitude and not too much of an action attitude. You could have one of those node issues too, like me. Like maybe you have a South Node in lazy Libra or laid back Libra, and a North Node in Aries, and you need to take more of that action oriented thing going on. Or maybe maybe your nodes have to do with Capricorn and Cancer. I don't see that per se. Maybe your nodes have to do with what else would be Taurus and Scorpio. If your South Node is in Taurus, your North Node is in Scorpio. Scorpio energy is interesting. The way you can use Scorpio energy is for willpower. Scorpions have quite a lot of willpower, and so that could be what you might want to focus on in your intention tonight with the new moon, is this a willpower to break a habit or whatever it is that's giving you. Yeah, like Scorpio came out. So the Death card represents a transformation. Maybe you're trying to also physically transform, eat right, lose weight. And so there's this intention that you might want to set tonight to focus on, on your goals again, whatever they may be. You also have the Princess of Wands. So she has a sassy attitude. Maybe you're trying to achieve this again within yourself. This girl, this youthfulness, this sassiness, this spitfire, that chakra right there, the sacral chakra or the solar plexus, that feeling of like enthusiasm and excitement, and also just you know, don't mess with me attitude, and just kind of being fun and outgoing. And like maybe a little bit of that has kind of been covered up by, you know, like, I don't know, whatever the reason, you know, maybe there's a low key attitude or a laid back attitude, or not having drive or initiative or something like that. And I think you want to get that fire back, you know, like kind of like fire under your booty again, you know, to get some actions going and make some changes in your life and transformations in your life. That's what I'm seeing. With your practical dreams and making plans. I think tonight set an intention with that new moon, and try not to, you know, try to set the intention to, you know, it's like the devil made me do it. No, don't let that devil get you eating wrong or messing with your good habits. Build those good habits back up again. It's kind of what it's saying. But don't feel guilty about it. I mean, we're just human and we do what we do. And it's always, what's great about the new moons, it's always a new, thank you. It's always a new opportunity to start again. You know, like we get a new chance every month to start again. And we can, and maybe this is the time where you will do a good proper ritual where you manifest and really put a lot of energy behind it, and it comes to fruition. You just never know. Now, I was watching Stargirl, and she was saying, uh, whatever you intend tonight will happen a year from now. So let's just say it's losing weight. Let's say you want to lose 50 pounds, and you make that intention tonight. It could be a year from now that happens. You just never know. Or maybe you want to get this, you want to publish a book, or want to do have some amazing job, and by this time next year that could happen. So there are those long-term goals that you can focus on too if you'd rather. But my reading was more about new moon to full moon. What can you achieve, you know? And full moon is a super moon, and so that's why I'm feeling like we should take the opportunities while we have them, just like that once in a blue moon card. Like super moons are rare too, and so we should use that energy to propel us, you know, like this new moon energy to propel us to this really full super moon, like dreams come true energy. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to do tonight. Do my own ritual, and I don't want to fall asleep and be too, you know, get all tired before I can do my own ritual for myself. Pick up my son, feed the little kitty, and then do my ritual for myself. Or do my ritual right now before I pick up my son. So I appreciate it that you guys came and hung out with me. And thank you, Nina, so much. You don't know how much it means to me that when you're here, and even if late rains, you know, whatever the case may be, I'm sorry, you know, that sometimes you're not feeling well and things. I depend on you a lot, and I really appreciate you here. And thank you so much, Chrissy, for stepping in, and everybody who's been very supportive about helping me keep my time frame tonight. So I appreciate that so much. And it's like it's nice and quiet tonight. So anyway, thank you guys. Hope you like the kitty. Hope that didn't turn you off. I was just wanted to show you the baby, and let you know that I was running a little bit late, and the reason why, basically. All right, you guys. So I'll see you next time. Faith, Trust, and Pixie does. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.